Good morning. It is day 74 on trail. We're just leaving the little campsite we stayed in near Harper's Ferry and heading towards the ATC. It's about an hour until they open, so we have plenty of time, but we're hoping there might be a power outlet on the outside of the building, so we might be able to get some charge before they open. And once they open, we're just going to pick up a package and leave and try and get some miles in today. We are officially back on trail and ever so slowly leaving Harper's Ferry. There is a lot of history informational posters around that we'll be stopping to read and things like that. We are pretty much just going to cross the river and head into Maryland. Crossed over to the bridge into Maryland. There was no sign, so I have no triumphant photo, but here we are, another state down. West Virginia didn't have very many miles. Four? West Virginia only had 4 miles, so thanks West Virginia. You give us like a little tick in the box for entering a state without really having to do any work. Greatly appreciate it. So it started raining on us almost the moment we've left Harper's Ferry. Hopefully it won't last too long. I haven't actually looked at the weather forecast, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But it's still pretty warm anyway. What do you got? Wings and pizza. Oh yeah. So we ended up walking about 18 miles today, and we stopped at a campsite in a state park. It's free, it's got picnic tables and fire pits and things, so it's pretty cool. The toilet block has hot showers, so I've just had a shower, which is fantastic. Now I'm heading off to bed. Good morning. It is day 75 on trail. It's about 20 to 8 and we're just leaving the campsite now. Had a bit of a wet night last night. Rained pretty solidly with thunder and lightning for a while. I don't know how long it rained for. It felt like a long time. Unfortunately, the seam sealing work I did on the tent when we were in DC didn't seem to help, and we're still leaking water in the same places, which is a bit of a bummer. A few of Raiden's things were a little bit damp last night. Today we are going on about 19 miles, I think, to a shelter, which puts us in a pretty good spot to head into town the next morning to pick some stuff up and resupply. I'm thinking today we're going to have pretty easy walking. The trail was really easy yesterday, so it makes sense. Also, the elevation profile looks pretty good, so much so that my goat hook has changed the scale of the elevation to smaller units, which I can't change back because obviously this section of trail doesn't vary as much as ones have in the past, which is great. We just stopped off at a shelter to have a nice long lunch break. For a little while this morning we thought that it might be possible for us to get to town today, and so we're pushing pretty hard this morning, but then it kind of became obvious that we wouldn't be able to get there in time to get to the post office before it shut, so there wasn't really much point. So now we're chilling out a little bit. Had a nice hour-long break, and now we've got another 10 miles, 16 k's until we can stop for the day. Currently 20 past 1, so we've got plenty of time.